Yuxatini, Chish hat Yadiak, Yakanajuchaya, we ashted to ye. Wasach to ye, Wuchin Hatsati, Tlingit Renachaya, Wuchin Yukadak to Tlaat. Awa, Yait Hashata Hanich Sati Ayashanaqait, Taha itu Dishia. Awa Achtu ye, Tlingit Renachaya, Wuchin Yukatil Atk. Awa Hikea. Ki itch ka kwallatu dat jaguda ach ye jene ya achchi iti. Idet ko shanaqait it ko ha gunchish.
Yende Hananen.
Wa.
Shaya Awadaneki. Ya Tiakini. Ya Idat Khatsa Kaktatani. Askewu Ye Khatwuti. Chak. Pleka Kajinkat. Tak Chak. Tatke Ayakuti Kwa. Plech Yagayi Yek. Askewu Kuste. Ach Kashnigi Adat. Kakwasanik. I'm gonna go try to share this screen.
Okay.
Tell me if it works.
Yakwati. Vasatin.
Anything?
Just way warning yakha. Just to cut that the screen cock notifications so. Do not disturb we tlesh ka yauchichi ataya click. Hechosaku unexpected. Klesh ayawis.
It says enable do not disturb. What do I do there?
Well, you if it's
screen check.
If it's an iPad, you could drag from the very top right downward, and then you'll see some pop-up window, and you should see something that looks like a little moon, and you poke the moon. This Oh, where you do that?
Oh, it's gone?
Now it says you are sharing screen.
Share device audio on.
I think if you double click your home button, whatever screen you go to will show up.
On iPad?
Yeah, it should anyway.
You talking about that press button?
Yeah, the button on the bottom of the screen.
Double click?
Yeah, you could double click it or whatever you do, pretty much it should show up right here. There you go.
Oh, okay. Keynote.
Right. Okay.
I hit the little play button. If you want to, yeah, you okay.
I'm being dragged into the 21st century against my will. Kicking and screaming.
Je
Okay.
dat idee is te goed.
Askewo Yago. I'm gonna go back. Yak. Ashada hit. Yasatani. Yijane awa. Yak shaka. Tuch. We ka eat awa. Zuk. Washin eat. Gane kawajuk awa. Kinde. As is eat awa. At tuskaich awa. Zuk. Yak chaka. We akahadi. Taka. Yachat kasit. Has as at awa. Zuk. We kewu. Easily tiki. Kewu. Tiki. The cat. Gewu. Zuk. Away. Yak yeti. We sage yak. Itach. Chak. Hashagun. Askewu Dech yak away. Dacha de shunach. Dech yak. Got sawe. Ace. Kayayes. Quaku. Crew. Quaku. Ye. Has alcetin. We chat. Heen tak. Gewu de. Yawa. Got sawe. Yasatani. Ye hasyasika. Kinde ke sayek. Wuchin. Gasak. Sles at gech. Iskidek. Gasak. Gewu kinde. Chat yek. Tle dahin yak away. Gaat ga. Dacha dahin yak away. Geu ga. Aga away. Yakwan. He. Ya ku ik. Yak yek. Ye that away. H cut. Ya easily take it. Gewo yek. Gewo H yek. Hin talk away. Ya kook take it away. Hin talk duck. Kinde. Ya take a plane. Purse line. Take a plane. Away. We slagay yak. We yak yeti. Kusagik yak. Diggy gig away. Ya gewo. Yawa ah. Gewo day. Gao ashua. Agawe. We yak yeti. Slagay yak day. We slagay yak. Yak yeti day. Agawe. Ya kwako. Ya gewo kinde. Kesayek. Slagay yak kakade. Shinach ya yahayi. Ya kisli ka. Satnach away. Ya kook. Tik ka. Ka ya satani. Away. We guk Tsaga kat. Kasunja. Usyek. We gaat has aklechet. Shinach. Ya take a plane ka. First man. Oops. I got lost. Sorry. Let's see. Wanganins. Hint with the git. Ja tuch. Got soe. Ya yasatani. Ye hasya sika. Gasat. Slish at gay. Yiski dick. Gasat. Fast. No mistakes. Wuge chat. Ya. Dana Grace. Money bag. We chat. Ka sit. Yak. Chaka. Akahadi taka. these fish go in the fish hold with ice. Yao askewo yago. Awuge yak. Cha. Eiwú. A lot of boats in one little bay. Ach skasnigi. Hooch. Away. Yeah. At kuchlashi. At kukwashi. How do I get out of share screen, Lance?
Oh, eat khadishi. Just yat. Sheesh.
I still have more to go, but I want to get out of the share screen.
Tell to Satini that. We'll just zoom.
Okay, I'll just sing my song then.
Sheesh.
Let's see. Ye kayadaka kayayi dat kochteti she at e kat sushikari away kunagu train yawaka ku ikka kayuka tange ku ikka kayuka tange gane kawaju shidana de shayena kesayek yande hananen Ogana Ishan Ku Ikka Kayuka Tange Ku Ikka Kayuka Tange Dak Na Den Awuge Khat Yankat Uada Klefda Sayat Kakwe Yidana Shkanada Sek Ku Ikka Kayuka Tange Ku Ikka Kayuka Tange hang on. Askewu a Yehaya ti Ya Shandachwain Yenga ti Hwe Hachwa Ku Ikka Kayuka Tange Ku Ikka Kayuka Tange Chaade Khatnai O Ye Tugate Shakte Chodzaget Klesh Khat Achter She Gunas Chish Ach Geit Hisa Achi Hut
Qanachuke gun sheesh.
Jeez.
Elkesh, Anaket, Yakai, Shkatnegi, Tlakudzi, where e singing.
Yeah, I just got to get out of this and get back to class here if I can.
Well, so dachte hinch double click way home. For Zoom check. Oh, ha, clach yed lach, wish galni how at she. Clach chonach wook gunnel cheese train age nee. Ja, chonach could the day no way tan. Gew ach tuasaku at yechi hayuk atangi wait a yach. Gunnel cheese. It's a do sadi tuasaku e wakai. Yuch e watani. Good.
Ye dat chat kanawus askewu tlechagi yek yakusti chat kanawus adat. Ask me about a day in the life of a sainer.
Kun gasa keyi skiti. Well, yakik day tuasaku yiguti.
Ungasa
Keyi skiti.
oh, what time you get up? Oh, before you want to. Let's see.
Ituasaku shukat.
Hint would a gate. Play the hint would a gate. Way taught, yes. It's still dark.
Yeah, well.
Sanagret wasa do sak I yak.
Wasa do sak. So Yanaka.
Wasa do sak I yak.
Yak.
I yak.
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 Oh, Yago.
Yeah.
Askewo Yago. Yao Askewo Yago. Herring seiner. Askewo Yak. Salmon seiner. Is that what you mean?
Wasa do sak.
Wasa
Ha Yago.
I Iago Dusai.
Ach ish, tu Yago, Chalk, Vivian June, Ka Borghild, Ka Tiffany away. Awuge Yak, Ye, Jichane, Kwa. I've worked on probably 30 boats, but my dad, Achish, Duyagu, Ye, as Achish Asiwat, Bech Yak Atsku, Achunk Kachat, Yak Yek Eight Kat. We were raised on a seiner from early. Vivian June.
Sheet ka get.
She'd ka away. Kwani. She at Kadach away. Chat.
Beatrice.
Seannig 8. Hin ti itinach iati we chat ra et tsu Ik tsugi itinahiyati we hatka.
Tsayeyanaka.
Ik itinahiyati we hatka. You needed ice for the fish. Ik tsugi.
Oh, eight again. Kasha eight again. We had to us a go.
Refrigerated seawater.
Ik just did you have to put salt on the fish too?
/H Tlake cha sit Wanganines yeah ace teen just ice, sometimes ice and saltwater, RSW they call it, RSW. Yak Yahayewe RSW Sit Ka Aish Wuchin Weichat Has As At Chilit in RSW.
Sheesh.
Donagate, Yesu, Iske Wugi.
Do I still fish? Tlake, Tlake, 1990, 1990 Aleutian Islands last time. I don't even know how to say that. Last, what's Tlingit for last?
Huchi.
eiwú.
Huchi.
Yeah, Huchi Ai talk away. 1990.
Yiskrak Aqua. Askewu. Just Yiskrak. Just young men or young people. Ada ye Hatnai Ur.
Akshkasnigi. Quatksawe. Yiska Ayahuti. My story is when I was a young man.
Oh. Yeah, teat plain again. You ca a wutiin. When Qanins eight hini ka. A kawal hate shan. Yajianas tan ya kunakawe. Yisitina gawi teat plain.
Big wave.
Ah.
Wanganins Uchta Tuch Hintwudzigit. Sometimes we said in high wind. Yeah, she teka when you're in high wind offshore. Yeah, Satani Hasyasika Kasak Sit Atke Iskidik. Fast, no mistakes. The web can wrap around a prop and then you're in big trouble. You don't want that.
Kunsa yayigi each trip.
How many days? Clay Dahin, Clay Day, 2 days. later, as the season progresses. Kunach, auge yagayi, wanganins, dachadusha. Early in the season, 1 or 2 days later, could be a week.
Chish.
Okay.
Sanat eight.
Uh,
Guk sa Isaac eiwú.
Where did I fish? Ketchkan, Shiataka, Prince William Sound, Shumagan Islands and the Aleutians, as far as Port Moller on Bristol Bayside. Sometimes Puget Sound. Stakat Yede, Ye Chichane, Askewuyak Yik. Askewuyak Yik Tak Ayachat. Boy, if they open seining season there, I've been there.
Guk sa ka shtakat ye.
I've fished everywhere.
Ah.
Is that what you asked?
Ah.
So yeah, Yanaka.
Guk sa shtakat ye.
Yeah, Stakat Yede. Gusa Gusa Jichane.
Sanagate. Gewu kaduch agetsu.
Can I repair a saying? Ach iti nach yati. Ye jichane. Gewu kat. You have to be able to.
Shana Gate. Shana Gate. Ye disciplina. Chalk ach ish aftechi wutien. Gil netter yak yik yik. Fraser River kach. Teak dane. Ye jiwane. Kudach woody wet nooch. Ye yawaka. Udi wet su ge.
Tired? Would have fetched Wanganines. Wanganines.
Gwell wydledig.
Oh.
Gwella ideka gwaha idat. Wg ewe adat yw'ch ewe tan. Oh, gwell cwchtig y gwrdd y gwyd. Ewe chytsu. Tydge.
Wasa kuyati we gewu shanakate.
Clelliad hy. Zoom. Zoom yn dach wydyd y gyd. Eisiau. Oh,
Wouldn't talk so well when you started. I don't know how to say the when you started part. Trying to gate.
Okay,
oh, yeah, do it.
okay, Juan Ganins, ye jichane, ye sa, touch, yachat, yafli jak. Sometimes I'm sleeping while I'm working.
Oh. Yuck away.
Gate. Port
Ah.
Alexander Yisikuge
Ah,
at Iakuchge.
at Iakuch. Did I go there? Tles askewo hint would the gate yat qua fish and game ye jichane ga yan chakuch ga yejene. I went there for a fish and game job, but not seining.
Goodness cheese.
Guatka gun or Guatsa Gune Gune decide this for me because I said Huntaksawa, but Guatkasa Gune Adegelu Yejene, yes.
What started people seining?
And how were you when you started singing?
How old?
Yeah.
Shakti. Jinkat ka Gwash Jinkat Gwash Jinkat Kadech
That little?
oh yeah, mom said to dad he ain't going on the boat unless you tie a string around him because he sleepwalks.
Oh.
Oh, it's so funny.
So I slept on galley floor with my wrist tied to my dad's wrist.
Oh. Let's see.
Dang.
Yeah, what talk question cut Kadehawe Kakatago. Wanéiyi wane we yakikt. Yeah, what take we iska hosaku. Hutsu question cut Kadehawe to Katago. Question cut Kadahun, Jin cut Kanask. Aka yak atech was a tien. At the Kewu yak away. Ya hu owe kadulilk has au saku. Ade kaduchakoya we nach chakoya de nachtin we nachtin. Yisikuge dasawe nach. Well chatl aya chatl aka aya ituasaku. Chakowe aya dach a chakut a tlutin. Ye awe kan cheese kachtin du jiwa nach. Ye awa atlein a has our schoon a dot has our shaguk a eiwú ka nach wasa has our saku too a des kanugu ye she a dehini khat dasa has de tuasaku da tichsa ye has yeti ye awa ya yidat too ya as eiwú has our saku guksa we khat guksa aya atlein has yak kudlaqi ye awa
On a gate. Gusuwe.
I'll be burned. These are not done.
Shana gate. Whoosh whoosh kikian su yakke yakke.
Ushkikian.
I'm trying to say, did your brothers and sisters go with you?
eat
Uh,
up yan
Ahunk away. Kachat. Wuchin. Yafik. Yechatwuchi. Yes, me and my brother together. He was working on wanéiyi webman, and I was power block man, because I wasn't ready for the sane yet.
Goodness cheese.
Snakket. Kataya Juan Lane. Guneth Chishi Yahaye powerful Donna Gwesle Imani Beg Khat Kunachat a 2-day way money bag Ach Ik Dave you do sagun skiff man Khat Disi Tuk July Khat Disi Tuk opening party all night at Wujikini at fly out to the fishing grounds just before the set. It reminded me of my bro. Gonna cheesh. Shanakait.
Wait, Ik we Yak Yeti Wakuku okay. He was skiff man.
Skiff man.
Katsu. Shumagan Islands, Yak Yeti Wakuku Khat. The tides, big tides,
Plain.
strong current, Aleutian Islands, outside Cape fishing. Couldn't
atsu tletik alli
What's the do a salk dive away shitaukuge.
Like
Sanagate.
into the water?
Oh, away
Mm.
off the yauk.
Is that
You
hint?
fall in.
Oh, hinty tsikitke.
Shanagate atshe. Lakudzi atshe. Kahwega idana. Ikadange kahwega yakea we atshe. Lakudzi.
Yeah. Kakwe. Idana. United States.
Yakea we.
Shanagate dech tak Kodiak eiwú kuti klein. Dekwe
Puti.
kuti
Kuti.
weather.
Big,
Uh,
big,
uh,
big weather.
Yeyanaka I kuti klein.
Say again. Uchjatuch.
Or just tell about your big weather.
Ah. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big weather. Uchjatuch. Away. Big winds. What I remember is Kles Yachsika Gotsawe Uchjatuch. I shut up. Yeah, yes, a tunny. Ye ha Yasika. Yes, a tunny. Just the skipper. Ka focus no mistakes. It can go bad fast. I was raised watching things go bad. So when I got my first job, when the skipper said, shut up, that's what I did. It can get hard fast. And if there's more than one brain on board when that happens, that can be troublesome.
Tuch kuati. Cheese.
Jock Audi Ganga. You're lucky.
To cut ye and the gun. Tachik eiwú han gun cheese.
Rene, can I sing Shanagate a song? Go so Shanagate.
Taking a break.
Is he?
It's a lot of work.
Florence composed this song about heron eggs and just wishing for them over there from Shitaka, Adika. So I was going to sing it to him because he was talking about fishing. Eiwú. Eiwú. Gusuwe. Gusuhu. Shanagate.
Gukde, Shanagate ade.
When he comes back.
All right. Can you see me?
Okay, I'm going to sing you a song, Shanakate. Gauk, 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 kwatkade, kwatkade, how katutlatet, how katutlatet, at kayachas, herring eggs, put them in a pot, put them in a pot. Peel them off the branches, peel them off the branches, listen to them pop. Listen to them pop. Ewe, gonna cheese.
Gonna cheese.
Gynnestis Contain.
Oh, I had one, I can tell it in English. One time when I was in Big Storm, Slokamarm Dach Shiatakade, Cha Tuch away. Yeah, Vivian June cut. Everything went wrong. Stakatye day at gate, at gate, at gate. I'll just guess. Iskit. Everything went wrong. The boat shifted, and we're coming down Cluckachef Island Day, Cluckachef Cot Day. Yeah, Gewu, Stakat, Sheenach, Port List, Ach Ish, yeah, Shada Hit, Cut, Ye Jene. We heard what to ach away. My Uncle Rich said, he opened the door, he said, "What do you want?" And my dad said, Kachwe, Kachwe. So Uncle Rich, the stove was non-functional by that time. And everything was on the galley floor, including my vomit. My brother was outside throwing up because he had manners. I just threw up inside. And that was when I was 12, and I don't think I've been scared of a storm since, because that was the worst one I could ever be in. Hooch.
Ach, adi. Atlen gun cheese chanachoi wuk e. You katangi kashkalniki. We at she. Gedina ye kaitlishi. What wuk echa. You can cheese ha inki niki. Ya e ye jene dad. Wasa yisaku. Ade ye jene we at the qewu. Asqewu yak yiktawe ye jene. Yik echa. Ye awe. Gwash. Ya eight hini ka awe we yak. Eilja ak eilja you do a sock. Hakat awagut ye awe. A storm came over us. Ye awe adat you has kawul atkin. When hajago kag kanachawe has our sakun. Our sakun was at kakone. Ya de kig kadak. Ya eight hini ka kanach has our saku. At your way. Away the katyete, I has a wuchayan. Ya has the yago yikt. Ye awa has the toasaku. Has our saku tsukuksa. Yakdeyi. Ya wait the tsukul. A daily you do a sago at Ilcha a katu good a daily kakanashi. Ye awa. Hoach. Ya hajago kago. A kawe eight hini a dachaya has got wakuch. Ya haska kwache kwache aka kliya haska kwati. Gunchish lekat yuhan a day adech eiwú siya. Ka hash wuchinyu atul atki awe achtu da. Okay. Ya itat ye chakachtu nek walwuchin chaye gugeng. Gulli yitu asagu yat da. Yahuchi ayi aqa jaguta kutzati gwalla itch asande khaf. Yahuchi we kausagu ga.
Une.
Ah.
I want to say Gunash to Sanake, Iskatniki, Ka Ach Skatnik, Ach, wait, Ach, wait, Skatnik, Jiwu, a very short one that I'd like to share. Okay, very short. Let's choose. Okay. Okay. Clap ach askewu. Askewu city achuch. Frank Wright Jr. You do a sock. Look nach Eddie aya to Canadi Yadich city. Tlingit do sai sachanga. In kat could take talk doch awe gune askewu. Vagabond Queen, you do a sock do yago. Yes, a tani aya. Shukana do ish yago sitian. Shukanedic sitian. Husiti claim Frank Wright Jr. You do sago. Ya do a heart. Kadely Ruby Plake. Khan Kanach Ausekhan. Talk itich chat cut each king a stich long lining. Kutant a skywoo. Takatak shukanach where yak has a ka us ka has a kaniquat. Yeah, I do. Before, after. Okay. Do cost, do eat a two ka hasi so. Do cost has a they will a in. Yeah, do cost. Yeah, do hasi. Wankanins hasi aske wu so. Katsawa aksi. Yaki yi awe has aske wu yes. Finish cheese.
Fish, Yakawa.
Inaschish.
Vagabond Queen. We grew up watching that boat. I think Dad must have known your relatives. There's a lot of Wuge Tlingit Askew Kwatsawe Chalk. There's a lot of Tlingit Sainers before.
Before. He ducked Dech Tlingit Askewu Kunat.
Happy times.
Yakeha. Giata awecha tu. Chosatin wasa atka kwane. A itch. Yidutlitzin kayana eat. A itch a ko wasa atwune. Achu a Johan tlelli saak oia chwasatin. Gwallis waqtana eti nechat yeti. Aqaq oia chwasatin I saaku. Chwasatin a gwall uhan jin kat ka tle dushud nach oe uhan. Kunsayach a tle nach dach nach. Naskinach, dachuninach, kijininach, tleidushinach, dachadushinach, naskanushinach, gushaknach, jinkatnach, jinkatkatlainach, kolkijininach, ako atlel aye uti. Guk, isai kashahit gwaltlel yisitin yag. Yewa wuchini jikachtini. Gwalituasa gutsuki ya akutsu. Yewa ach. Iti dishi gunchish. Huchi ai atako. Just dech, nask, dagun, kejin a uyech. Yawa hawuchin yejini. Kech nelea ka hucha. Yaltakata yejini. Yiqa ayachat kuchlatish. Yidetqa achtu yake. Wujin. Yuqat tulatki. Ka itcha. Tsu wuchin ejakachtu netsu. Goodness cheese. Okay, so if you didn't see your name on there, put your name on there. It's in the chat. And if you want to try it again, try it again. Very fun.
Oh, that's what you were saying was we're going again. It should go.
I also there's some people here I don't see your name, so maybe if I get new glasses, I'll see your name on there. Ja'afua, Johan. Ja'afua. Okay, we got 20 minutes left. Let's get to the finish line with this thing. Those conversations are so wonderful. Sheesh. Yana 8. That's a.
Renee, when we're learning these future verbs, it would help me if we had a noun or an object or something to go with the phrase. You know, that gives me two anchors, a verb and a thing that's connected with it. And you may not want to do that all the time, but that helps me.
That's a great idea. Like, well, a bunch of sample sentences too, using some of these verbs.
Like, I pick berries, you know, it's like, okay, berries, pick. I hear a song. It's like I can, two of those things help me remember what the verb is.
Okay. Yeah.
Yana 8 made a great Quizlet and she added her nouns.
Hey.
They were the right ones.
But she's right. It's another clue. And
Yeah, okay. We'll do some we'll come up with some phrases that use, because then maybe we'll just sort of review and do like as just sort of a look at all of these, and looking back at the perfective too, as we sort of look at wrapping up this section. Now, I want to show you folks how to start putting together the other ones as well, like a negative perfective. It's a little bit different. So I'd like to do that one. Probably not going to do like a whole bunch of examples with commands and hortatives, but I want to give you some of the basics before we're done, as we sort of wind up this particular session, or wind it down, whichever way we wind it. But yeah, sheesh, great idea, great point.
are we going to be able to finish the future examples, you think?
I think so. We've got, well, I could see the end. It ends at slide 489, and we are on, I kind of lost our spot. We're not that far off. We're on 445, so
Oh, yeah, we'll make it.
44 more to go. And every one is just one of these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 of them on every slide. So there's not a whole lot of verbs left. I think maybe 7 verbs left or something like that. Okay. So just kind of getting us back into the mode. One thing we can look for is there's no object here. So you're not going to have a starting the third person. These do have the thematics, so we got to keep those in mind. These are both going to be an L classifier that's plus D. So the classifier is going to be all the way down, just the letter L. So that means there's no vowel. So that means the 2 should be long, the E should be long, and this one should be in there somewhere. Also, these are na, so there's nothing before the verb. So we should just start with shka, okay, I will, so this is not to tell, because, you know, there is a version with an object, which would be, I'll tell the story of it, this particular story. This is just telling a story. I'm gonna tell a story.
Shanique.
Shkakkwashnik. Yeah, oh, so it's gonna be long all the way down. We are gonna tell a story. Shka. Gachtushnik. Shkagachtushnik. So that's got to be long because there's no vowel there in the classifier. You are going to tell a story.
Shkakishnik.
Yeah, way. So also long, right? Y'all are going to tell a story. Shka.
Is it a yisa?
Well, we should have gachye. So the second person plural will always have gachye in there. And then we're going to get to the same, this just the letter L. Shkagachyenik. That's what we should expect. A single they is going to tell a story. No vowel, so we should be expecting kakwash.
Neat.
Shkakwashnik. Yeah, what? They will tell a story. Hus goes in front of that.
Hushkakwashnik.
Hushkakwashnik. Yeah, what? A story will be told. So this one should look a lot like that, but 2 will change to D. It always stays short. This one always stays short. Shkagachtushnik. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? So the classifier is the same. There's not going to be the sh in front of it to the self. So we're just going to start. But if we had kakwash and change it to hoot, well, we got to change ka to sha. And we'll change neek to hoot. And we'll get rid of the sh at the beginning. And then we've got it. I'm going to go fishing with a rod. Shuk kosh hoot. Yeah, away. So we see that. Kuk kosh, shuk kosh. So that thematic did change, but the rest stayed the same. We will go fishing with a rod. Shagachtul chut. You will go fishing with a rod.
Sabetach.
Ilchut.
Shakil chut. Yeah, y'all will go fishing with the rod. Shakachil chut. Right, so that one stays short. Gachye, gachye. Singular they will go fishing with a rod. Shakkoshchut. Yeah, plural they will go fishing with rods. Hashakkoshchut. People will fish with rods.
Shagachtuchut.
Yeah, shakachtuchut. Cheesh. So those are the L plus D's. So what do we go to next? An SH, and then there's a SH plus D. So these are our last four verbs. And then the future is hooch.
And the future is done, is past.
Oh, yeah. Then we just go right back to the perfective. Okay. What do we need to know about these?
There's going to be a in the third person,
Yep.
singular.
So there'll be an
No yay.
Yep, there's 0, so no yay or K.
That ka is there.
Yep.
Object. Ka.
There'll be ka, so the ka will be there. What's the classifier going to be?
H.
So the SH, so it's not plus D, so that SH in the minus I form.
Is there an then? An A?
Yes, it'll be sh, just like a head. So with that, so we should have ka, kwa, sha, I will blanch the herring eggs. This is a verb for cooking herring eggs. I'm gonna cook herring eggs.
Do not boil.
That's right. You won't be invited back to the kitchen.
So we can use gach with this one for
Yes.
the object.
Okay. You could also use dao or ne.
Sheesh.
Kas. Shakat.
So just note the presence of those vowels. So there's 3 A's in there. Kuk, kwa, sha, So we put these together. We will cook herring eggs. Oh, there's a vowel in this classifier. T will be short, I will be short. This one, because there's a vowel, will be guchsha. Okay, that's what the vowel in the classifier does. It does kind of these three things. One is it'll have t be short, it'll have I be short, and it will have the third person be guchsha, or sa, tla, guchla, guchsha, guchsa. Okay.
Where it says object KA, is that KA goes in the front, right?
Yeah, so it's gotta go ka. Then we're gonna, so what you're gonna get is object, ka, all the conjugation stuff, subject, classifier, root. So, and so there, it's an unmarked object, but it is there. So we should start with ka here. Then we'll get,
Kagachtushachad.
yes, kagachtushachach. Yeah, well. You will cook herring eggs.
Gach kagisha.
Kakishachach. Yeah, well. Sheesh. You all will cook herring eggs.
Achishakot.
Yeah, well. Stay short. Kakachishachach. The singular they will cook herring eggs. It's got to start with this time.
Akagach.
Kaguch.
Oh,
That's going to go guchsha.
Agusha. Agusha.
A kaguchshachach. Right? So we see all the parts, all the moving parts, right? And again, it's all about this vowel. Because there's a vowel there, it has to go guch, and then the classifier. Guch da, guch sa, guch sha, and guch sha. They, plural, will cook herring eggs.
Ha akaguchshach.
Has a kaguchshachach. Yeah, what? Okay. What's going to change in the fourth person? There will be a change here. What's it going to be?
Want to get that D sound in there, right?
Yeah, so the D's got to go in. So that means the classifier will switch to shh. Just the SH.
Kakishchat for 500.
Kagachdushchat. Ah. Oh, we should set up a Tlingit Jeopardy board.
So when you're saying it, like you wouldn't say how da kakwashak kakwashakat. You wouldn't say that first though, right? You would just drop the how da or gao because you're already saying it, right?
Yeah, but if you wanted to specify, it depends on the context, right? So like if someone says Datyachsa kagachtishchat, what's the thing that they're gonna, because it could be Dao, it could be Ne, it could be Gao. And so if you're specifying what type it was, sure. Okay.
Just wondering about that contraction there, Renee, that 4 vowels, kagak, tusha, where is that just speaker choice to leave out the last one, or is it? Is I
Right here?
Yeah, well, any of them. I'm just saying, like I look in Eggleston's, and she's basically she's not using SHA, she's using SH because it's too many vowels.
Hmm.
But I guess either one is okay. I mean,
Yeah, I'll
it
check.
sounds odd to me to have the 4, eh? But
Dick Downhauer used to say, 3 strikes and you're out.
Right? Okay, yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I'll have to check these ones. That's a good point because yeah, it might cause contraction here. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll check it out.
what it does in her list anyways is change that whole third person, eh?
Yeah.
Because you haven't got that vowel there. Okay? So, but anyways, I mean, it's all good.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I'll check it out. Sheesh. Okay. So these ones should be the same. So we'll check that because that might get knocked out of there, right? So that's another thing is just sort of saying like, 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, that third vowel might have to go. The other thing that you're going to notice when you're looking at all these verbs is the ka. That is one as well that can, and you'll often hear it get contracted. So they'll say, at yahayik shahid. And you'll just hear that K right to the SH. And so that's another one that's sometimes gets contracted. Okay. Okay. Sheesh. Well, I'll have to check all these out now. That might be another adjustment. Okay. For now, we'll just try them. And so we might have to adjust these later. Sheesh. So the last one's to shoo something away, right? So now shkan without the thematic, you have to hate, but that's also a g conjugation. But with this, you have to shoo something away. So I will shoo it away.
Is it the same as kakwashakan?
Yeah, but we'll check this fourth vowel thing. But for now, we might have to drop it. So yeah, but yeah, kakwashakan. We will shoo it away. So we're just gonna change for this one. All we're gonna do is change kak to kan.
Tushakan.
Yeah, well, you will shoo it away.
Kakishakan.
Yeah, well, kakishakan. You all will shoo it away.
Kagaki shakan.
Yeah, well, they singular will shoo it away.
Wait, Kate, aka, gushash, shakan.
Okay. Chukde Kate.
Ah,
They plural will shoo it away.
As akagukshakan.
Okay. It will be shooed away. People will shoo it away.
Kagakdu
Khan.
Kagachtishkan. Yak A. Yeah, away. Gonna cheese Johan.
I got one. I got one more.
Ah.
Catch a can. We'll shoo it away. Kagach. Shkan.
Yak Echa. Gonna cheese Johan. Yewushgachtustin itcha. Sandicha.
Gonna cheese.
Ah.
Okay,
Kune,
Ah.
Kune,
That's a.
can I just say something, please?
Ah.
So for next Monday, if everyone could just tell us about an experience, an encounter, a visitation, a sighting, an observation of an animal or a bird that you have had.
Gonna cheese.
excellent.
Yeah, Quati. Yeah, me.
And Rene, could you leave the meeting open so Kachtzin and I can talk for a minute?
Yeah, I'll end the recording.